Hi, my name is Vivian and I'm 16 years old. Ever since I remember, I wanted to be a supermodel and rule the fashion world. However, my middle-class parents always stopped me from dreaming big. If I can't aim for the stars, how will I reach the sky? I wanted to make my parents proud, happy, and rich, but they just couldn't relate to my vision. They never motivated me. So, I decided to get inspiration from other supermodels. One day, I came across this model from my own city, Phoenix, who had made it huge globally, and she gave all the credit for her success to a famous photographer, William Grant, who clicked her portfolio for some contest. That very moment, I decided that I would approach William for my portfolio. I immediately searched for his studio address and found that he lived merely 50 miles away from me. Coincidentally, a beauty competition was also going to happen soon, and I needed to send my portfolio for it. Without wasting any more seconds, I called up William's studio and booked an appointment. However, it shocked me big time when I reached there and William's assistant didn't let me meet him. I don't understand. If William was so busy, then why did you give me the appointment? I won't go back until you tell me why he canceled our meeting. Eventually, that assistant gave me the reason, and it was beyond humiliating for me.
William only meets the rich and the elite. You're just an average poor girl. If you can't be rich, at least learn to be elite like the rich.
I broke down into tears as I got pushed from that studio and straight away went to my boyfriend Hudson for sulking. How could they treat me like this? What should I do to look rich and get William to do my portfolio?
Why do you want to go back to those snobbish people? If you need a photo shoot, I can do it for you. You know Dad gifted me a DSLR last week on my birthday.
No, I don't want any amateur to shoot me. I need a professional. I am not giving up on him. I gotta come up with a plan and pretend that I am rich. Until I make it, I'll fake it. Hudson couldn't understand me, but I was determined to change myself, so I decided to be a part of the elite girl gang in my college. The head of this gang was Esther, a super rich and mean girl who loved nothing more than gossiping and making fun of others. She wore expensive luxury brands and never repeated a single dress or shoe. There was only one way to enter her gang, and that was to give her a steamy rumor about some other girl that would make her day. I was not a nasty person, but to join Esther's gang, I had to act like one. Yes, you can do this. Hey guys, guess what? I have a hot goss for you. It will blow your mind.
You must be kidding. There's nothing you can tell us which we already don't know.
Okay, then do you know who Selena's secret boyfriend is? You must be thinking she is single, but she is not. I saw her with a guy last evening and they were making out in public. Can you believe it?
No way! Selena is dating someone and we have no clue? This can't be true. Tell us right now who that mystery guy is. We can't wait to know his name. Come sit here, Vivian. Spill the beans.
As I got them interested in listening to me, I smartly narrated a fake story to them about Cecilia dating the young chemistry professor in our college. I wasn't feeling proud of myself when I was doing it, but it was important for me to behave like them so that they make me a part of their circle. Luckily, my plan went well. Esther was entertained by the gossip I shared, so she invited me to a pool party at her house next night. She had thrown a lavish bash, so I reached there wearing my most expensive dress that Mom bought me on last Christmas, but somehow the best attire in my cupboard was looking like a rucksack in front of the designer brands Esther and her friends were wearing. The moment I walked in, Esther made a face looking at me.
Ew! Why are you dressed like a rag picker? Didn't you have anything better to wear? You can't look like this in my party.
Sorry, Esther. You want me to leave the party and go back home?
No, silly. I want you to come with me inside and choose a dress from my wardrobe.
I felt so embarrassed as Esther held my hand and took me to see her walk-in wardrobe. But as soon as we got in, my jaw dropped to the floor. I had never seen anything like it. Her wardrobe was bigger than my bedroom. Wow, you've such beautiful dresses. Can I borrow that pink one?
Yeah, go ahead. Pick whatever you like. This section is anyway outdated. You can take the matching shoes and bag too. Don't be shy.
I couldn't understand whether Esther was being kind to me or looking down on me. I decided not to bother about it. As I wore Esther's dress, my personality altered so much that I was suddenly walking and talking like the rich girls. After that night, Esther started inviting me to every party of hers, and I was finally a member of their exclusive circle. As I began hanging out with Esther more, I got very little time to spend with Hudson. He was upset with me, so one afternoon, he came up to me after college and said something I wasn't prepared for.
I can see you've totally lost interest in me, Vivian. We haven't met since last week, and tonight you're going to some random party? I think you're dating someone else now. I can't stop you from living your life, so I'm breaking up with you.
Just like that, Hudson walked away from me while I was in tears. I couldn't imagine how my life could take such a turn, but there was something shocking coming my way. Want to know what happens next? Then stay tuned for the full story.